Hi, and welcome to my mess. It's been a while since I've done a video. It's kind of funny how life gets in the way of the fun things. So, what I'm sharing with you is another flip through. This one is for Paper Life by Lynn, and I'm on the design team, and we all did Grandma's Cookbook. So, for my cover, I just used an old book cover. Used athletic tape that I get at the Dollar Tree and painted it with fabric paint. I used a couple of pages from the inside of old cookbooks for the cover. And then everything in here is basically the kit. I've added a few odds and ends. I was looking through stuff, found this picture, and I decided that this lady right here was the owner of the book. So, I haven't given her a name yet. I don't know. So I put tabs on the pages. I cut up an extra page and made tabs. Some of them I've sewed together and made pockets. Recipe cards are in the pockets. This is an old ledger tablet I had. And in my search for stuff, I found these cutouts of fruits that I had. There were some fruits and corn on the cob, and there's some of those in here too. I don't know where I got them. I don't know how long I've got them, but I know that I had them before we moved to Texas, and that was in '95. So they're pretty good and old. A couple of pockets for the secret recipes that only stay in the family. Lots of room for pages to put stuff on. Another pocket, another recipe card. Some of these are not the ones with the kit, but I had them, I was given them, so I decided this is the best way to use them. I found pages from an old cookbook and had all of these little bitty words and things to help, I guess, be a better cooker, better housewife, something like that. Some of them were pretty funny, so I had to share a few of those. I did little groupings on some of the pages because for some reason I just couldn't handle the white pages. These are some of the peaches from those cutouts that I had. All of her pages are so pretty, and she usually has them lined or not lined. I kind of thought for a recipe book we needed lined. So this is somebody's actual grocery list written on the back of their check. So I decided to make a tag out of it. This is some vintage airmail paper, and I love how it tea dyes. This one says, place your broom in a tub of water occasionally. So we have some dyed papers. This is an actual recipe I had in my stash of collage materials. I don't know. This really fits a recipe book, but hey, you know, if you've cooked all day, you might need it. This is an actual Sure gel. And I'm not sure how long I've had it. It's just, I took some of the pockets, and instead of making a whole pocket, I did individual pockets. I found some old recipes, and used a lot of, these are some of the die cuts. Again, something I found from an old magazine. And another recipe, I just put it on some cardstock and tucked it into this little thing here with no pull out here. Lots of room. You can write whatever you like on there. And I'm really been doing this a lot in a lot of my journals. I just can't handle the solid page, even if it's tea dyed. I don't know. I just have to do something. I got to read you this. It says, when frying potatoes, etc., try chopping with an empty baking powder can instead of a knife. You will find it much more handy and quicker. That's pretty interesting. I don't know if I'm going to try that, but it's pretty interesting. Again, this is one of the images that I had from years ago, and just a lot of her pages. I used everything in the kit, I think. And then just added a few odds and ends of my own things. Some of the things I thought just seemed to be a nice little tuck in here and there. There's some of my corn, and this is a handwritten recipe. A little pocket. This was also in the kit, and I wrote on here, Ma, Pete, and John. Just thinking that looks like who they are. Some more little doodads stuck in. Another pocket. This was a, I don't know, a greeting card, a blank card that you could write in. So I just cut the back off and made a pocket. This is another little pocket, and I turned this into a little journal, little pocket book so they can carry around when they write their grocery lists. Little belly band, more of the printables. This was another recipe for corn salad. It don't sound really good to me at all, but I'm more picky about my corn. So here's another recipe in a flip. This one here is sewed pages, so there's recipe cards in the pocket. Another written recipe. This was an envelope. I put the Velcro on it. So there's a few pages out of a cookbook in there with some handwritten recipes. Some more recipe cards in a cute little pocket. Again, this is a pocket. Has nothing in it yet. Another handwritten recipe. Some more of her beautiful printables. Just some plain lined paper. Another cute little image that I thought I might as well get the best of it. How to render lard, and this is another little tip out of the old cookbook. There were some really funny ones. I didn't use them all, but there were some really funny ones. Again, some recipes, just cards. And this is, I just didn't like the plain back, so I took a piece out of a recipe book and turned it into a pocket. Some handwritten recipes there. And this is my favorite page. It's really nothing, but it has bread. And this is for a load of wheat seed from Wolf Milling Company in Ellenwood, Kansas, which is where I'm from. But this is actually from my great-grandfather's load of wheat, or getting it, or selling it, or whatever it is that they did. But this was my great-grandfather. The last name right there is Lewis. So again, there's the back. I hope you've enjoyed my flip through, and I hope you enjoy my book. Thank you.